right, erase, rip the paper. Just grab some of these, as well as your strikes.
You got 3 lands.
Most of you, 3 strikes, you're out.
I'm just picking up the check sheet. Yeah, I go pick up on this. So.
Run the trolls out. It's like the anti that counter deck.
They tangentially related. I'm not biased, but
Are you in time?
kind of sad. This is Rufus. He's at most, if not all, of the games. So.
My next Pokemon is going to be the store. It's going to be the other. So we're going to see. I'm going to be getting a bunch of Eldrazi destroyed.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna. Do you mind if I take this and look through it? Okay. And is there anything like weird or different, or any kind of combination thing that you have set up here that is like?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Not that, I mean, either way it would have been fine. I
Yeah,
just checked.
I kind of just was like, I'm gonna take all the books I have off, and make sure I just stick to the right thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I came inside.
The graphic.
Okay.
I was looking through
Okay,
the
yeah, that's fine.
cage is where I have to.
Oh,
Okay.
And it was full.
Cool. And have you told you about like what's going on in the game so far?
Ricochet, and I'm like, wait, I reversed another.
Okay.
I'm in for a surprise, and that's what I'm happy to get.
Okay. Are you familiar with Icewind Dale? Yeah. So we are a little bit, well, we're kind of beyond the scope of what the book covers. We are now moving into territory that I had to build out. So,
Brother Dale?
through the book, you will get.
I don't have a brother, but he's
homework
out
required,
somewhere else
but you'll get an
zombies
idea
with
of
a
what
crossbow and a motorcycle.
Oh, dude, if you totally have like your a giant
but,
growth,
yeah, the
you
summon
could totally name it Daryl.
2.5 years.
This is
or
my brother
something.
Daryl.
I'm already not.
This is my brother Daryl.
Yeah, they
I got
and
stage
then
4.
They end up delaying Oral, the Frost Maiden from doing her spell thing, and the sun rose again, but they didn't defeat Oral, so she is angry. She's pretty angry, probably. They don't know yet. The party's kind of figuring out what to do. But yeah, so you're coming in kind of in the middle of that. No, you're fine. This is actually really
Alright,
good.
for those of you who are making and retooling character sheets, making any changes, do you have any questions for me?
That has not been yet.
Yeah, you're fine. Totally fine. Everybody, like, half the party.
Hero dies.
Power pool is going to be for your psychics, your weirds.
And honestly,
You are
it's
able
fine.
to add extra
So the
dice
reason why
to make a
specifically
powerful
want to take a look at your
play.
like,
For example, you want
you know,
all spells
brush up
in the
myself,
game are
monks are not
great player created.
I'm
I'm going to create a fear spell that's going to make the soldiers run away. Okay, that sounds good.
Experienced, and I'm just like, you know what you're doing.
I'm going to do one automatically.
I know what I'm doing with monks.
Okay, cool.
That's the one thing. Monks and rangers.
There's like 5 of them.
So
I'm trying to
yeah,
do 5.
now that we're
Alright, each one of them's going to have a point. I'm
Everyone's got
going
tons
to
of
roll
different
3 dice,
abilities.
3 power.
Yeah, everyone's got
I
tons of
need
different abilities.
whatever the number
so
is.
I
I need a 4 on those 3 dice.
I'm trying to make sure I got
Any
everybody's
failures of
stuff
1
unlocked,
or strikes
because
against
we are
them, I take a
in
point.
situations, and we're
But
approaching
I can then possibly get the entire combat. So it's
Very
kind of a risk reward.
like you're doing
You
the
can
odds.
also, if you are a weird, if you're a spellcaster, you can
But
automatically make your spell go off
Thank you so much.
success
My name is William.
by taking 1 strike.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, we'll probably see him.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hello. Okay. Bye, buddy.
Do you have my other sheets too?
Which one?
There was one that had 4 stickers on it.
Sorcery, and
For the,
graveyard, or exile.
Yeah.
And it has ward 4.
That's it right now.
It says 4 additional inclinations.
Ah, yes. Those are going to be the inclinations? Yes.
Yeah.
Front and back. When it asks you to make inclinations, the inclinations are here. But if you have other inclinations like an android package or a mutant package, I have those over here too. I also have your standard weapons and general gear that you can carry if you wanted to add those. I'll place those in the center.
I never played these before the Paul version, so I have not had an advantage of playing them beforehand. And of course, I didn't get flat.
The goat is the problem now.
So tonight we are just kind of retooling some of our characters, making any kind of last minute changes, seeing a bigger picture that you like. If you have questions, just ask. But then we're going to pick up and go on a little bit of a fun run for today. I got a bunch of miniatures this week and I've been painting. And I got one today. At 10:30 the mail came really early. It's like, you came early enough to tease me with the new miniature, but didn't give me enough time to paint it. So I'm gonna have an unpainted mini today, so it's gonna be awesome.
It's a very figure heavy.
Okay.
How
I will also let y'all know that working out the details with Dave and Steph, I'll be running at least one, probably two summer camp groups for kids. I will also be.
We're not in pauper mode.
This is
I haven't played a pauper yet, but we're not in pauper mode.
not sure when, but I'll be looking to do a probably like 90 minutes how to be a GM. I'll be running that. I'll be telling everybody my secrets behind how I set up adventures, what I include, when I include traps. I always include traps. You guys don't always hit them, and that's okay. But you know, how do you come up with a monster table that makes sense? Sure, you can just pick up tables and go off or whatever, but putting some thought and reason into why we game is basically what I want to do. So.
Have two. So Hana Ledge Walker.
Ancient green war.
So it has expert with the lead one, and it can't be blocked because of
Yeah, so my family's on a little vacay run for the weekend, so I'm doing the bachelor thing tonight, tomorrow. Filling it up with gaming so I don't get in trouble.
There is a placeholder that says you can activate their abilities on your opponent's turns, but it's only to fairy.
A week left.
Activate his abilities whenever you want.
Then I go to the beach. Oh,
You guys let her
Where
resolve
was
the
the
comma?
Ocean City.
Okay.
We didn't have a counter.
What?
Yeah, my family typically likes to go to Ocean City, but this year they're going to Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida is way too humid for me. It would not be a vacation.
I went down to North Carolina and then everyone else was swarmed with mosquitoes. Don't like me.
If I'm gonna go swimming, I'd like to be immersed in the water, not walking and swimming. So that's
Creatures
where
that
it's
roll
at.
one counter on it, have trample.
Governor DeSantis, you can keep
combat.
whatever you wanna do, go nuts.
We're even your Michelle, attack you.
Safe, safe. Oh yeah, I also have one.
Oh, those are pretty cool.
Three visits.
Hopefully, maybe it'll take all my stinking land out of here.
Oh, here, your card draw.
I got a card draw, I got ramp,
You got card draw right there. I don't want to hear it.
I got all the good stuff going on right now. Not seeing a whole lot of it.
I'll say you're a pauper deck with two creatures in my hand
I'm gonna get another.
that don't do anything.
Plus a little bit pass by the forest.
Where's the taxes? Where
your hero things, your machine head, let's see. Your booms for the machine head.
And then there's a bunch of different things like
Path boom.
And then two.
Let's see, sometimes it tells you you get a boon
Yeah, I got
on
a boon to repair scrap box.
repair scrap box. Okay.
Nice, I like it, I like that shiny.
Yeah.
Problem, because it's, they don't tap.
I have a question about one of these survival
Yes, coming over.
So it's a full
I'm
form
really
that has
surprised
escape.
on
So
roll
it
one.
doesn't do anything, doesn't even.
Mhm.
But then when it does escape from the graveyard, it'll enter
Yes.
3 1.
So what happens there? You unlock the door. You hear the trigger. The trap's going to go off. The trap's been sprung. Roll 2d6. Pick the better of the two to avoid it.
Advantage.
When I read Sprung Trap, I thought of it.
Yeah. I mean, that could work too. Yeah, I'll let you work with bear traps on that too. But yeah, you get the general idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
How are we coming with the sheets? Looking okay? Feeling comfortable?
And then we each get, not haircut, we do get a
Do get a hero coin.
And then I have a thing that that says +1 hair coin per session. Well, and it's a 1 hair coin you had to decide what to do with.
You're collecting
Pink cards are a safety tool. If somebody says or does something that like, I don't know if that's kosher, I'm not down with that day, grab a pink card and throw it at my attention. Also,
wait until like the end of my turn to do it.
one in the pot for the group. I used my hero coin already, Dave. Hey, there's an extra one in the pot. You can use that too. Nice. You're gonna need it tonight. Like, there's a part of me that's secretly evil. Like, look at all these worms making their characters. Half of them are gonna die.
I saw a giant bear figurine.
I'm glad you care. Yeah, my son is like, man, I don't like this man versus bear meme. It's not for you. Just shut up and say whatever what's gonna be around you. It's not for you, man. You're 14. You gotta figure it out.
Yelled at him. I think I
Extra last month without.
Oh my.
I'll play Cunning River.
You didn't earn it.
I'll leave you alone.
Trade your first offer.
Let it dissolve, because I can still take care of it.
And I've been giving you health. So I don't want to hear that.
I can take care of it, it's important.
You're the highest, I'll get you for one.
Yep. Take one.
7.
Hey, remember when it attacks me, I tell Tom Carter.
You're doing that wrong.
And I that card's a new creature.
Take all my girls. I'm a green halberd. Lands for me. You know,
Deadpool.
Two choices.
Wait. Okay.
Two plus one.
I had a benefit.
3.
So just as it kind of talking a little bit for those on live stream too, and reminding everybody, we are here in the near future. The apocalypse has happened. We have convalesced here in the North Hanover Mall with Nerdtopia being our base of operations.
I'll go to combat.
I know we mentioned this. I know Steve wasn't here because we had said Steve stayed behind and guarded the door.
That might be where you think he was part
That's
of
why we
it.
were thinking that Steve was here, but he wasn't here. Steve, what do you know with us, Steve? You're right here, man.
No?
Chips.
Yes.
We gave her a bag
A very empty chip.
My bad.
from somebody's.
My bad. What? I called it. So. What's that thing?
Raccoon. We
Play
had
this
a raccoon,
Elvin.
or was it a possum?
Awesome.
We had a-
Awesome.
You're awesome, buddy.
It doesn't matter.
Inclination.
Do you need specific inclination?
That's it, you need
Those
specific
are
ones.
survival talent ones? I don't know if these are.
You on your,
I think I got the specific ones, cause I have the stickers.
Okay.
So I get to choose one more, I think.
Okay.
I mean, are you keeping the same ones, you can change them too, if you'd like to.
Yeah, you can change. Yep, totally can change if you want.
I like the ones I got.
All right.
I took the ones that made me have the least amount of damage.
Everybody starting off with karma, right? Start off with 3 karma unless you have otherwise.
How much damage would my stop sign have to do?
Everything does 1 strike unless it tells you otherwise. From a knife to a bullet, it deals 1 strike.
This depends on when you hit them.
Yep. And for wondering where you hit them, I haven't died for that.
And luckily, Tim's not here. Too.
That's only there's one part you feel about it. That would be the Kermit's will. That card's just an instant death to someone.
Got some fun dice tonight, guys.
And that's it.
You say that now.
Well, I don't think that, because they look edible. They look nice and pretty. And I have shiny chip back.
Alright, how are we looking? Any more inclinations? We're good with inclinations? We're good with the character sheet, story background, alright.
It also has mirrors where it copies itself to impacts the other person with the copy.
What was the path boons?
It's stuff that it says if you can boon for it, you put that there.
So you are a,
I'm gonna use you get me.
you have a boon, I think.
I have scrap boss and things or sense. It usually says if you can boon or boon it.
I'll find it here.
I'll take one.
And then I actually talked with
Boon is a fun word.
Bane is the opposite of that. Mutant, you have a boon for,
Play this long so you bring that out. Okay, that's.
Probably more land, yeah.
you have no immediate
It
boons.
spells like boon. I
You can get them.
But you have survivor talents and physical mutations that can do that.
That's nice.
Alright, that looks, that's probably why I can't find it.
Again, anything to carry or gear, any different kind of weapons that you wanted are here. Going once, twice, I'll set it off to the side if you choose later for that.
I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna cast Aggressive Instinct. Target creature, actual deals damage equal to its power to target creature I don't control. This vicious happens to do 5 damage to. That's one. But I can deal with it now, I will deal with it.
Oh,
He didn't do anything to you?
That one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That
whoa. So for tonight, keeping track of things, these are just some simple plastic beads. They're gonna represent karma. In easy D6,
Yeah, I do.
that's the rule we're using.
Cards and cards.
Cards.
It's just incredible, man.
It's what it is.
Don't eat the karma points. The karma, whenever you make an attempt to do something in game, you're gonna roll 1 to 3 D6 die. And you'll have to hit a number with those die.
5, 6, 7, 8.
If you don't meet the target number, let's say the target number is a 4, which is a little bit harder than normal,
Enters the battlefield.
you roll a 3. You can use karma points to, on a 1-for-1, make that 3 a 4. I now have passed my test. But you're down 1 karma. How do I get more karma? 2 ways of getting 3 ways
That's
of
why I
getting more
attack with
karma.
everything else. I use
One,
combo.
impress me. Do something that makes me laugh. That's really awesome. You know how I am. I'll give you a karma point for just being awesome. 2, you attempt to do something of significance and fail. The target number is a 5. You got a 3. That's a failure. Take a karma point. Those are your +1s. You can unload them all at once, as long as you don't get a 1. If you roll a 1,
So do you still block
you'll
with the
automatically
creature,
fail.
still have life
The
points?
only way to overcome a 1 is with a hero coin.
You'll gain the life.
You
but
can use
it's still
your
flawed
karma.
creatures, right? So they'll still
Again,
be
it has to be a significant action.
Take the 1.
You can't think, oh, I know we're gonna face the bad guy. I'm going to skip dice and try to make a dice game against the wall. Oh, I lost 6 times in a row. Great, I'm gonna take on the bad guy boss now because I got 6 extra
Equitable
karma.
draws
No, it has to be
that have
significant.
annihilate.
You playing a little dice game by yourself isn't gonna get you karma points towards the big boss. Make sense? I'm gonna try and fly. I failed. I get a karma point, right? No. If you had a jetpack and you needed to try, then maybe. But just trying to get it, don't try to cheat. So, karma, everyone's gonna start off with at least 3. Grab from the pool as you need. Just grab them, pass them down, add more. Hearts are your strikes, is your health. See, again, it's just easier to see because you only have, most of you, 3. And then you're dead. So it's easier to say, oh man, I only have 1 left. I need to work on that. So go ahead and take those as well. Take them, pass them around.
What were they at? They were what? Strikes, right?
Yes. All right.
We're good with that.
Does anyone need to borrow dice? I have 4d6.
Amber.
Yeah, it's like,
Yep. There are no mosquitoes in my karma points, so no.
Thank God.
These are what strike?
You don't like mosquitoes. I also don't like spiders.
that's it, because they look like that.
They do look like amber, yeah. Spiders.
I'm not sure you're solving them, so.
I don't understand how
I got 4 strikes too.
I destroyed you then.
I can handle things. And we're not handling spiders.
Or like that.
No, that's.
I think those were all the stuff.
Yeah, I just had them on the board.
Are
Yeah.
they yours? Take them.
You can take them if you want.
I didn't know if they were there. Like,
I mean, oh, 3 health. Yeah.
So do I.
All right. How is everybody feeling about the characters? Redesign, retooling, edits. Feeling all right?
I'm just trying to
All right.
I'll play Mind's Dilation. So you cast your first spell each turn on
All right.
the top part of your deck. A non-land
Feeling like we're good to go? See, everybody from last time, you had a little supply run.
where's your van?
Where is our bus at?
We left the bus.
We left the bus. Oh, no.
Bonk.
It's just easier on gas.
It is.
There's 4 meters I can drive. That's good enough.
I'll go let
As you
That's like Dante's on.
rest inside the safe sanctuary that is Nerdtopia in the North Hanover Mall, the sound of people clamoring, yelling, and gathering en masse outside the shop brings you to the attention of a new figure inside Nerdtopia. A large man who has 2 walking crutches on hydraulics walks over. I am Norm the Nerd. And I claim this land as mine and you my people. We need more dwarves and elves in our sanctuary. Old Time says there used to be lots of dwarves. I know many tales of dwarves and of elves, and their
axes and
These two are dealing
bows.
damage to.
We need to collect these people.
The one
They
that's
are
forced to
hidden,
attack.
I am sure of it, in secret places out in the wastes.
Yeah, get rid of that one. So.
You must go out and collect them. Find these people. Rescue
Leave
them.
my land.
I am Norm, and I have spoken.
Did I mean to this one quest go head towards the elves like Cookie Bob?
Kinda, yeah.
I have.
Like, that's at least what you're saying.
Yeah.
The people outside are wearing shirts.
7.
No dwarves allowed.
Alright.
Okay? They're aware of what's been going on, what's being said. You're not down with this agenda.
They don't like short people.
I have the
Well, you know.
little brain urge.
What they're saying about
We got one
elves.
card.
You're like, oh wait, no, that ain't cool either. That's even more racist than the dwarves.
Secretary, I will.
Somehow the arguments against the elves are at
I feel
once
like I'm
both
just getting rid of land
racist,
anyway.
sexist, and like religiously bigoted. It's a whole big mess. People don't like themselves, the elves around here. But Norm has said we need to go out and find this group.
I have to get rid of.
There are many
Only
stories.
2. Okay.
Norm
5 total annihilate.
brings out off the shelf a bunch
Next thing
of
I know,
dusty
it's
books,
comes on the battlefield, and I get.
wipes them off.
I feel like you get that picture.
Before you sneeze, you need to read.
They're okay.
This book was written by a prophet long ago. It talks about the
I'm seeing
dwarves
original
and the
Eldrazi,
elves
Eldrazi.
and their kingdoms.
So read the book and see if it says D&D on the cover.
No, just the
It does not. Go ahead and roll a d6, don't roll a 1.
But annihilate as a keyword back into the
For
center.
the rings.
Stop doing annihilate.
I'm gonna back off into the corner, sneeze, and then just see if Steph agrees with this man.
Exile the top
I don't know.
It's,
Are you agreeing with Norm the nerd?
No, he's a weirdo. I only heard part of it and I was like,
Still control cards.
I think it
still
was a
randomly
car.
play the
What
command.
do you
That's all
let him
that
in
matters.
for?
It's not a land, so
Steve.
that's all
Oh,
that matters.
good, wait a minute.
It's not.
So you didn't let Norm inside?
It was Steve. It was Steve.
was it Steve? Where's Steve at?
Oh, wasn't he-
Somebody
Was it
just
Steve?
left him outside.
Maybe.
wasn't Steve hurt last time, but we got him stabilized?
Yes. Yes.
I get
I
a card that I can play later.
There are many things and many secrets that we need, and the old ways are the best ways.
I'm just trying to think.
We must find these people, or their secrets,
That's why Gandhi's
that will lend us strength.
weaker with a
We must guard our sanctuary. But first, I need to know.
Ultimately crap.
Hey, there's some good.
Pulls off a book from the shelf,
Yes.
flips it open.
I've been taking notes on each
I
of
did
you.
synergy, not great.
And what I'm telling you now is called the Persephone Pact.
You were gonna do a board like
If
that.
any of you leave Nerdtopia
I don't believe you.
and eat anything outside,
I think a board like
you
that.
are tainted.
You have.
If you are injured outside of Nerdtopia, you might be plagued. And I have to say it, no relations with people outside of Nerdtopia.
Yes.
Everybody look at me.
That's no me.
Okay, we at least defeated a naked child.
Did you have any relationships with this hut? You did what to her? Is that what kids are saying these days? Last week I
That's not
had
what you think, not what you think.
Last week I had somebody come in here and said they smashed an Android and I thought they were broken. I'll tell you that it wasn't broken. So you took apart this naked Java.
I have an overdrive.
That's a different book. That's a different book. The Java.
Keep my eye on you. I don't trust you.
And you see that Norm has like a telescopic eye. It zooms in and zooms out.
I couldn't let you have both.
D6
Are we
double
gonna start a
roll.
fight inside their Tokyo?
Five.
One card that would actually.
Ow! Keep your hands to yourself. That's how you violate the Persephone Pact. I wasn't near you. You poked me. Also, no poking me. That's the new law I've got here. Now,
You suck.
is that what these kids, is that good or bad? I had one of these young kids come up to me the other day and said, dude, you're sick. I'm like, I'm fine.
Oh, so you're full of
So, no, yeah, you
I'm
come
reading
back
through this.
sick.
I'm reading through this book here. It doesn't say that these dwarves and elves get along. You sure me what both of them in here?
What about the hobby?
Glad you read.
What about the
Don't
hobby?
find out much anymore.
I have a question.
Wait in line. He had a question first. Norm is busy, but Norm is only two guys.
It would clearly say return call.
Yeah. I'm eating for two. I have a tapeworm. His name is Clyde. Anyway, they don't get along, but take whichever one's the stronger of the two. Darwin, right? And then I read that in a book.
Oh.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest.
All right, now you want to say something.
Thank you, I appreciate the chance to answer.
Good.
Who let you in, who put you in charge?
My mother says I am the handsomest man. I came in around the back looking for some snacks and some treats and some drugs.
I don't know if that flight's just gonna be your
And
life.
there was,
Serious.
the door was propped open in the back. I saw some rats coming out. So I figured they might, there's room. The rats have moved out, there's gotta be room for me. So I came in, there was a guy over there banging on the door. Totally didn't even notice I was here. I've been here for 2 days. I haven't bathed.
Now that we know.
You kind of think, yeah.
Everybody roll these things, don't roll one. For those of you who got a 1, gonna need a D6, and you need a 6, otherwise you can take a point of radiation poisoning. Contamination. That's a
I'll
5.
use the karma.
Alright, dump it in there.
I'm gonna borrow your six.
What's that?
That's a 2.
All right. What we need,
Get out of here.
we need refined housing. We get the small people, we can get more of them in. Give a gun to 2 dwarfs. I can't give a guy 2 guns, he only has 2 hands. But if we arm the dwarves, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big armor. Big armor.
Then I'm gonna need somebody. If you don't feel comfortable going outside into the big dark world, Norm understands. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be digging over here. I have reason to believe in a book. That's right.
That's
Not in a book. We're gonna be digging. Secrets of. Wait a second, let me go get the book. Secrets of Men. Zoe Branson.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna be digging for Menzo Branson over here.
There's a reason I don't know.
So, did anybody
No trample.
at all get hurt last time?
It's not like I'm gonna be tagging with
Wait.
My board state currently. It would just be funny to be attacking with the ground until 2020.
That was unbelievable.
Anybody get hurt?
No.
And where?
Lock this 2020 commander.
No.
Alright. Did anybody eat anything out there?
75 damage.
Anything at all?
Possibly.
You can block all of that.
Apple?
So I'm gonna go to combat.
Toss him under the bus.
What?
That's a
That is 6 of them.
That's a
Clyde has asked me to ask you, what about this possum?
There's no possum.
Roll a d6. Add any boons you have about concealing stuff. What's your hero path?
I'm a weird.
You're weird. I'll give you an advantage. So roll 2d6. You need a 4 or better to hide that possum.
I
Alright.
This is a 3-3.
4 to 5.
I am worried about you, though, sir. You appear to be predators.
Just a lot of potato chips.
All my lands now.
But you admitted you. That reminds me. I was told. No.
I'll sacrifice all my
I was yelled at. I was beaten.
For what, kids?
Supposed to get some kind of stupid potato chip. Steph, what kind of chips you want?
I get. Oh, no, wait, no. We're finishing this out. We're finishing this out. No.
She don't even talk to me anymore. I'm like, you remember back in the days you pull up in your little jalopy and be like, I'd like a hamburger and french fries, please. And the person would be all nice and polite. That ain't her. Remember when you get your beef and your potatoes, you'd be like, there's a hair in this. That's the person you go talk to about the hair in your sandwich. Karen.
Eat it.
But the other thing is, she also has a
You do not eat stuff from outside. It's contaminated and will kill you. That's how I got Clyde. I don't want any of y'all to get Clydes. When you go out, listen, there are going to be, you're probably going to run into some people I've been running into. Everybody give me a d6.
That's a sorcery. Means fairy.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but if she did it right, she could have
Nice. 2,
end of
3,
turn.
4, 5. Anyone do 6?
Because that's what I would have done. End of turn, if I had open mana, zap.
I have the urge to take on this mark.
Zap, 9, zap.
Exactly. Why can't we just take part of walking 6
Can I trust you? I don't know about you. You're pregnant. I don't know what you did to get that out. Oh, no.
It's not with me. You. Who's pregnant?
No.
Oh. Yeah, take that again.
So, me, I have found some communications. And the communications are saying there are androids, cyborgs, running around, not even human-like. I'm alright with elves. I am. And dwarves. But androids, man. Norm don't like those androids. Found it on this computer thingy that hangs down. It's not just for decoration. It's not just a. Who is that handsome guy on the screen?
Not you.
Oh man. Anyway, you need. I tapped into this. I found out there was a robot voice. It looked like a robot. Just picture a stinking, rusty robot. And that's what I was staring my eye at. Anyway, he said there are monsters roaming around that ain't safe. And the military has been called in. I do not know if this is a good thing to have the military coming in.
Oh, the military?
That's what I was thinking, right?
Maybe it's just.
Because if we still had an army, old Norm would have signed up.
Enjoy your juke.
I don't know.
And you were the critics.
They don't allow disabled people, sadly.
You're saying I'm too fat.
Fun fact, Homer Simpson, 1995, went on disability for being morbidly obese at 250 pounds.
I remember that.
That was morbidly obese back in the day.
I won't go mine.
I like that. You're in Hanover.
I won't.
Go out, explore, find some elves, find some dwarves, or some story about them. They gotta be out We were talking about the dwarves and the elves.
I could play that.
Years.
I had some
Years
good friends in college.
Yeah, I come in every once in a while. Here talks about elves
I don't know
and
anybody here,
dwarves.
so I couldn't give a damn.
They can use them.
Just the best.
Don't know about the military. Do not know if I can trust the military.
Yeah.
Depends on the weekend.
Yes.
You all find
Go out and
Yeah.
remember Persephone's pie. Don't eat
It
nothing.
should be weirder.
I'll have the best looking pig eat a lip.
Don't talk to this person.
I mean, I know I'm a.
Don't get injured.
Bring my commander back out.
And don't be smashing or taking stuff apart of other people. Can't be having that now.
Oh my god, I took it over.
These kids these days, I tell you, took apart a robot.
Make him unblockable.
Oh, that's all we do it.
You did it right in front of everybody. That's disgraceful. These kids these days, the words they use. I had one guy come around and say he smashed an android. I thought he like beat him up.
All
He told me what he did with his android when he smashed
Yeah,
it.
free damage.
That ain't right.
Nobody would have
And this guy over here, I don't know his.
I didn't live in it!
I don't know how he got pregnant. Be
It's a
careful.
possum.
Just outside.
It's our possum.
Under my shirt.
It's the
I
one that
vote
you're
for
righteous.
Yeah,
Also,
like all this time, has anyone got my bride chips yet? Jeez.
We brought
listen up. We need to make sure the Persephone path. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody eats anything outside. Nobody does anything naughty with another living or animated thing. And apparently you guys gotta get some rye chips. I don't know. Don't I? What?
Come back to you, it's gonna
You're
be
technically infected because you know you have a parasite in you, and don't figure out your or else you will get COVID.
You didn't anticipate that.
I have a telescopic eye.
Oh, okay.
Inspector Gadget.
What do you want? What's your name?
No.
Vega.
Too bad. Don't do that.
Vega.
You should have said.
Tony, great.
That's
I remember it,
I'm
Tony.
countering it. All right, I'm just doing
What do you want, Vega?
Well, technically,
You're chaffing my hide, and I'm not even wearing armor.
You're like 50 something, dude. Anyway,
I'll play that.
you're old.
I'm old now.
Yeah.
Roll a d6. Roll a 6.
But
You're good. What do you want, Vega?
well, I just said.
I just what?
You have a parasite in you.
I know, I told you that. His name's Clyde.
Yeah, you already broke the Persephone pact. You gotta get out, man.
Rules for thee, not for me. If y'all come back with a parasite named Clyde, we'll talk about that later. But until that time happens, don't be knocking boots, don't be knocking food in your mouth, and don't be knocking each other around.
That's what she said.
So, what made you the leader?
Exactly.
There were some rats that were coming outside the back, and the door was left open, and there was this guy out there, he had a little beard. He was talking about a girlfriend, said he was going to leave, go Maryland for a bit. I asked him, who's watching the door? And he didn't know nobody, man.
I'm gonna cast her.
So I just come on, waltz in. You were in here, you were up there watching all the zombies, not doing anything, not doing crowd tips. It's easy to poke fun at zombies when you got a fence. Poke, poke, poke.
I think she needs to be caged up there.
Caged up, the rest sorted out. Or carried out.
I mean, I'll leave
Listen.
that up to your discretion.
But you don't want
There
to
is no discretion. Norm says that when they come back with the army of dwarves I'm sending them out for, we're going to take over this place and be all. Your days are numbered, what I'm saying.
Okay, he needs to go now.
I can take.
We'll
You
get
do
to
know
Arby.
this book is fiction, right?
Yeah,
What book is fiction?
The
Lord of the Rings.
You name a book and I'll tell you it's fictional. Name a book.
We can find dwarves.
The
in
science
that.
is studying
All right.
Darwinism.
It's child's bedtime stories. Listen, you read a child the story of Darwin, 5 minutes they're gonna be asleep.
Now we have to go.
Go out. Is there anything you need from the hole?
there's attack triggers for.
What they don't know is I've been mining a series of tunnels that connects us to different stores in the area.
Do we got one to Bob's beer and soda?
Let me check.
I would love a monster. We're gonna do a roll for the pack. No getting beer.
I would love some.
Can we go cam out?
Yeah.
I mean, just for this one.
Best I can do for you,
So he does not have drinking.
drugs.
5, 5.
You don't want drugs, all right?
Also, Steve was in pain, right, last time?
Yeah.
Who stabilized?
I have, yeah, so he stabilized him, but is he still
As this-
No, he's fine now.
Alright, I'll see you
I
later.
gave him some chips we had lying around.
Did you check the fire extinguisher?
I don't know.
He's still affected because of the long counters.
I was just asking, no.
Alright, Norm, do you have
What?
a map of where, what stores and stuff are connected that you could show us?
I can get you.
If it's a candle store, no.
I have inputs on cybernetic implants. Miasmic grafts from the contamination kind of got crystallized, and I got some hippies out there doing some weird stuff, and it's awesome. Yeah, at least I think it is what they told me what it does. I got some guns, if you need some guns. Got some general loot.
So you're to eat,
No, he's not really a general.
and then I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
I do have
Because he was
over
still
there. Got some car parts.
I'll play land for turn.
That might be Aaron, we might need that.
What do you guys want to do?
What kind of gun do you have?
What kind of gun do you want?
No, I ain't.
One card drunk, and he's gonna fight.
Well, why don't you roll me?
I drew it after
Do
the
you
fact.
want,
That's the biggest threat.
Ooh, all right.
Just get an LMG for 100.
Give me a D6.
No, not anymore.
Norm goes back and pulls back some, the paint rack, behind the paint rack, he gets
The
a
biggest thing on the battlefield.
grappling gun with 1 pressure canister.
Is there energy back there?
What?
So we back to the bus.
Mandatory over there.
You come back on there. You want that?
Yeah, but I don't think a man
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, it comes with some free rope.
Not to mention, if you attack,
Don't hurt
if you
yourself.
attack with everything, then you attack him with Gonti and
Can we
everything.
mark
I'm probably
him
dead,
up?
so I had to get
Can we
rid of
just
Gonti
tape
and
it to him
everything.
and just
I couldn't get rid of that just
launch it
yet,
to the ceiling?
but
Vega, I'm gonna appoint you the head person of this. If the mission is a success, I'm gonna treat you nice.
Cool, I don't.
If the mission is a failure, don't come back.
has so many fun attacks, I'm just gonna go fight
Technically,
it.
I am not,
With a pulper.
but I think I am.
No. You're not mommy's little boy anymore, you're like an old man. Do you live with your mom now? That's what happened.
Do not shame me. Do not shame me for living with my mama.
Oh. That's so sad. So sad.
Listen, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Why don't I offer to make it right by you? I'll give you the right foot.
Let's just take the lands.
Cybernetic enhancement allows you to run all day without needing to eat or get tired.
I already have 2 legs that are perfectly fine.
Because every time you probably tell me how many lands are now.
Nobody get a shower.
Norm
And I got
points at your leg,
So
and you see that his finger retracts
every time
and
I've got a
extends,
card,
there's a
I'm
small
gonna hit
barrel
all
that comes out.
Other than that, I've hit
So do I.
removal.
You sure you don't want an upgrade of legs?
I am sure.
Then get on out there and see what you can find.
Make the upgrade to it.
We're gonna go ahead and start as you head outside of Nerdtopia. It's gonna be crazy.
Who's driving?
I
Who
told
is
LMG.
driving? Cause the weather is a light rain.
Not
The
a.
light rain is making the fog and the miasma slower to manifest. You are less likely to run into contamination in the rain. But it's slippery, it's slidey, and it's hard. I can't eat. You get her itchy.
Okay. I think it's active, yeah,
Dance!
He shoots it at the ground.
Stop interrupting me with those comments.
Oh, you're playing right into my trap.
Find dwarves, find elves, find the military and report back. Do not engage the military. We do not want them to know that we are here.
Yeah.
And bring some riot chips. If you don't have riot chips tonight, it's going to be my head, I'm afraid. And
Okay,
nobody wants to say goodbye to Norm.
Nobody get my chips.
Don't get right.
Ha ha ha!
Take your hat off, please.
Because he said.
I'm gonna drive if
we don't get
everybody's
my
alright
chips,
with that.
It's yes, so we're not
We're
getting
gonna
my
drive the
chips.
bus.
If we don't get my chips because I'm able to head off.
How are you gonna do
I
it
say,
for the place or for the vehicle?
For the place, I have a responsible to repair or construct mechanical object fortifications and buildings.
we head
Okay,
to
I need 3 rolls, 2d6 each time. You need to show me a progression. So if you get a 2, the next time you roll, you need to get a 3.
Love it. Yeah.
Alright?
I need fire. I got
We're,
Got a 6.
we're going to Lowe's.
Ah. Alright. Great, you're able to set up fortifications. They will last for 2d6 times 2 hours.
Whether I build them or not.
4 hours. So Vegas set up some perimeter safety security measures that are going to be gone good for 4 hours.
trapping Norm
So
in the hole.
They all have trouble because of this guy.
Staying in the hole.
Every creature
I
has
don't think we have to worry about Norm as much as you think right now.
I don't care. He's going in the hole.
Norm descends into the hole and gets himself stuck. Next,
What would you, do you need anything before you head on out?
I actually think I'm good.
You not gonna take the leg?
The what?
The leg?
Do you want legs, son?
If you want the legs, you take the legs. I'm good.
No, I'm saying.
I'm good.
Well, that
I'm good.
switch yours out if they
I don't need to.
You
I'm
want
good.
legs?
He's already.
What's wrong with my legs,
I'm good.
son?
Don't think about
I
it.
think I'll build myself.
Alright. You're good to go. I'm charging you with reporting back on the dwarves you see. Ma'am?
All set.
You said pick up the
Wait.
Everyone gonna be making sure to take, what's your name?
Chance.
Take care of Chance. Chance is holding the future of our survival in their bell. Chance to come back.
Boy, there, girl.
Did we check the possum?
2 force. I'm giving you 2 force.
As long as his name ain't John, Connor will be alright.
How about you?
I'll sacrifice this token.
Well, you need anything?
No, and as I say that, I pull out one of the Lunchables we brought back with us the third evening.
Well, now I know you didn't get that from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out that memory.
I made
And I have 11 penalties.
made rock stew.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
don't eat food from outside. Let me see you do that again. Well, it's gonna be bad.
We totally didn't get stuff from outside.
Look at him, he having conversations like I don't exist. Hello, I'm right here. Hi.
I'm good. I'm just formulating a plan to go get you your dwarves and elves.
That's why I said I'll sacrifice the token.
How about you? I already talked to you. You don't want my legs.
I'm just asking.
What?
See if
See what?
okay, you're like.
I do not have right chips. Stop asking. Tires? I'm not tired.
Does he need an arm?
I'm saying it. Tires for a vehicle.
And I have
I don't know. I saw that.
I got 2 tires out back. Don't ask where I got them.
Oh.
You're gonna have to put them on. And the windshield wipers. I can't do
Playing
windshield
dodgeball.
wipers.
Look at light spring.
I can put on the wheels and the windshield.
You interrupted me again. What's going on with you?
Formulating the plan. Getting the plan together. Getting the group together. together.
We're
Get the
ready-
band back
we're ready to
together.
go.
Yeah.
We felt cautious.
We are.
When you are as awesome as I am,
Awesome.
you have got to take other people's thoughts and opinions into consideration.
What's the maximum number of dwarves we can bring back?
That involves math, and I am not good at math. I'm going to trust you guys to do the math.
I'm good at that.
All I know is that 1 + 1 is 2.
Oh, he is a band baby. Oh,
I have an unblockable creature.
Go on out.
When you go outside, you're able to find your ambulance.
At least
You
not
find that your bus
Not yet.
has been
They'll
lit
drop this in
on
Modern Horizon
fire.
3.
By door?
Oh, disable
I'm gonna rip somebody's head off now.
You were able to find some specific tires.
Yeah, why are you worried about tires?
more traction in the rate.
Yeah.
The one pops.
For what? One weather
He
condition?
gets +1 +7.
Also, it will help us in the long run too.
If one pops, that's awesome.
I'm more worried about armoring it, making sure the windows and stuff.
Did you tell him?
You guys are
This
heading
is
out
which
for.
here.
Don't worry about
Got
it.
the walking boots, you're good.
You want me
Well, these 6 are level 1. Yeah. Alright, you got it on. As you head out into the outside areas, you see a very unusual sight. Although, considering where you are, it's not that big a surprise to see littered along the sides of the roads, large Jersey walls put up, other little barricades put up, and they're all decorated like it's Memorial Day with American flags, but they're Confederate flags. The big cement walls they put up when they do road construction, you don't want to hit in, those kind of things. Yeah. Or something kind of like that, but made out of cement.
I have a response because they're all unblockable. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna Might of Barasa that one. So it's gonna be plus
When
1.
you get to the area, I gotta remember I'm not Norman. I'm a story.
So I'm gonna tap.
Norman's a fun voice to say, let me just say. So as you get to the area, you find a small outcropping. Everybody give me a D6. You need a 5 or better to pass. If you have any binoculars or scopes, you have any booms to vision.
Would this call for a karma?
What'd you get?
I got 3. I failed.
And the thing
Yeah,
is,
you use karma
when
for
it
that.
lets me search for colors,
Yeah, so you failed, so then you get a karma.
Oh, yay!
You got a 1.
I got a 1, but I got binoculars. Same.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the same thing.
All 3 of you rolled 1 with binoculars.
How do you
You
can just tell
You
us
see
what-
through their binoculars.
Hey, let me see that.
They're-
You see a bunch of small children, 3 of them.
Ow.
They're playing with a
Feel like the
ball, a
outside
big
is
red ball. They're passing it back.
can get the trash triggers. And I feel home would be a lot more.
We're out in a little field around this area. They seem kind of protected. As you look a little more closely, you see that the children are climbing over the different barriers and obstacles. Yes. They've made this militarized zone into their own playground.
Are they
A lot of the creatures in this green deck are snakes.
You do not see any of the children actively eating another human being.
And that is one.
Yet.
Hello. I think we have another one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God.
I've been here sooner, but
Cam.
I'm gorging myself at Plaza second.
I'm in a new deck, and right now I have 16 life points.
There are a bunch of bees around.
And then the other fellow was creature had my hand.
You smell yourself. You do not smell like a flower.
No. That is because I sacrificed
You need
myself.
a shower?
So,
Anything you want to do about the bees that are buzzing around you? You would
What it says is the way it's weird.
yeah, so Dave, I'm gonna bring out this thing. Dave's like, no, I'm gonna count it. I'm like, okay, I'll bring it out this way instead then. He counted it, and like, and I think okay, it's paid picker cards.
All right.
This
All
deck
right.
has a lot of fight and a lot of.
As you do that, you find it. Where's your character, Cam?
It's basically meant for Grunt to come.
Right there.
Be cool.
When I go to build things,
You see
I'm
him
gonna like tear this pulp
peek
apart.
up
There's like
from behind.
I saw at least 5.
He's got pretty decent gear,
A big gun.
and him doesn't look the healthiest. He's got this nicely ghostly green pallor about him. Oh yeah, for those of you who made the roll to see stuff and got bunches at once, take a karma point. That's how you build karma.
Yeah, but I.
You need a karma. Do you need a karma?
Give him another karma. He's eating for two.
You have so much karma.
She's gonna cast for
Oh, dude. I suggest
Five.
we
Four. Three.
suggest we use the shared
Are you
area.
doing anything?
Do with the car.
One.
Whenever a creature deals combat damage,
So,
You can shoot.
that's the
or just does the combat
Hang on.
damage to
It's
a
gonna
player.
fire at you. What is your armor?
There he is. Four.
You need a 5 or 6 on the D6 to avoid
So, have
getting
you
shot.
seen these decks yet?
what the?
What about the dangerous sense?
What about what? Your danger sense? Great. You need a 4, 5, or 6.
The one that won the pulver event.
So, the regrow
You're
one,
good.
sacrifice lands.
The shot goes whizzing by you,
And,
and
and apparently this one has
Let's try.
takes out 2 bees. They got shot. They explode with extreme prejudice. These are explosive rounds being fired at you. This is not your typical guy that likes to collect guns and I want to have a big gun collection. This is some serious stuff.
See what it does?
Let's go ahead and roll up around. Go ahead, Marcus.
I'm
you
gonna,
go
I'm gonna
around.
fortify the van.
Fortify the van.
I roll thin, how many times did I roll?
I need give me is roll 3d6.
land destruction
One,
in it.
One's a failure.
I have a 5 boon.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got it. You're able to fortify. D6 number of hours. You're able to fortify that van. 4 hours. That's going to be move your character over there to work on the van. You are.
I am gonna try and sneak around and use my silent killer to try
You're gonna
and
pay 4 for it.
take out the guys.
Not mana, you pay 4.
All right. Give me a D6. Difficulty is 3.
What did you roll?
Yep. Just have 1 karma and you pass. All right. You're able to sneak around. Give me another D6. Divide by 2. Round down.
How do you round down in half?
You take that die and you put that die on
Here,
yourself.
have one of
I
mine.
must have this in here.
All right. You're able to pass around. What did you roll? Give me another D6.
That was bad.
Now it's cursed.
It's okay if you roll low this time. What'd you get?
1.
Okay, cool.
I didn't in front of you, I do not see it.
Wow.
It's green. Does he a Hulk?
No. Where are you?
I am the Andrew looking guy. I can't.
That's me.
Yeah.
Is that this guy here?
That one?
Yeah.
Bluish? Alright. You see over here,
I'm doing Olivia again.
this guy pops up and he's just looking at you. He's got binoculars.
I opened it.
Mine, I go by myself.
You're not able to see any particular weapon or anything else they have other than binoculars. What do you want to do? You see them, they do not see you yet, you feel.
Okay. I am gonna still try to slowly continue to make my way around. And now I'm gonna try and go for him first.
Alright, you can move over by the boxes?
Yes.
Alright. Roll a d6. 4 or better.
Yeah, those were gone.
4.
Your dice are cursed.
Yeah. Oh man, another one.
Around the one, you see another one of these zombie soldier characters.
I almost like had left to it. It was cowboy like an hour later. I remember like all this
I'm not
stuff
okay.
sold out.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We know we can smell metal.
Yeah, he's trying to smell your flesh. He's having a hard time.
I do.
Give me a D6. Don't roll a 1. He ignores you. Walks away. Where do you want them to go? The 3D6, you can move them that number of squares from its current position. Add them together.
1, 4, 5.
You can move that guy 10 squares, come on over. Chuck, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use John.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to go behind the first one.
Behind the first one with John?
Yeah.
What do you want John to do?
I'm going to try and put him in an arm hole.
I'm gonna kill 2 of your things.
Nice. Alright. 2D6. I need a 4 or better at any boons that you have in dealing with animals.
The next turn. He kept threatening nuclear lock.
5 and a 2.
Little John Boy is able to climb up the zombie soldier and wrap its tail around the neck. I'm going to need 4 dice. I need 2 rolls that are consecutive. If you roll a 2, I need one of them to be a 3. If you roll a 3, I need one of them to be a 4. Not a 5. It's not in sequence. So 3 dice, 2 of them have to be in sequence.
5, 6.
5, 6. Little John is able to go up and jam its tail and fur into the nose and mouth, kind of like sticking it down its throat. And it created its own like uvula, you know, the thing that hangs down the back of your throat. It's now a possum's tail. And he's wrapping around, and he's going to choke this zombie out in D6 rounds. 5 rounds. It's going to be a while. It's going to be loud. John is going to be squealing in the high-pitched voice. Does that squealing alert anybody else? Yes, no, maybe.
That's the main thing for me. Keep it with bouncing. I'd rather.
No.
Oh. Sneaky John, man. I would give John a karma, but you're a karma whore, man. Just sucking up all the karma.
Maybe he needs a separate.
That's not a bad idea.
Separate character.
If you end up making John a clone or something like that, that's going to be epic, right? Alright, so that guy is getting all kerfluffled. What would you like to do, Mike?
Well, first off, I have paranoid, which is boons that spot hidden enemies and dangers. And cyber eyes, which is boons and notice.
Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Just come here.
Automatic success.
Just come here. Put these guys anywhere on the map that you think was reasonable. You see them. You are also able to take a first action against them.
I think I should get through. I should get that. That was 3 health.
I was cracking up because playing Fallout, no, playing Skyrim. I backed over to a town that's going through a mission.
It is never.
Two dragons. One that breathed fire.
Roll a d6.
I was playing Skyrim. 6. And I'm playing a lot of Fallout. I was cracking up because the characters
Johnny is seeming to be a little worried. Starts looking around, starts sniffing the air to alert you to something in the minute. Mike, you see the 2 guys over there. What would you like to do? They do not see you. I will let you take a move and another action.
Oh, that's Star Wars.
Which one is being choked out?
Orange is being choked.
I want to draw.
That's fine.
That's it, choked out.
That was my goal. I wanted to try and get to him, take him out, and get
I'm
away from him.
going to
'Cause I don't need it.
They all have it.
move here.
Okay. Alright? You have the surprise, 2d6, 3 or better.
Had to make sure.
And you have Boone as a hunter, so you get to re-roll the lowest die.
That's
3 and 3.
Cast Celebrity Fencer.
Alright. You're able to take and do one strike, hit, big explosion of green blood and viscera goes spraying. This is
One of those tap this.
the amount of blood issuing out of the wound, just one shot, leads you to believe that this is like if he was made out of a water balloon. There's that much liquid coming out.
This one totally like at the top of the beach.
Roll a d6.
2.
I mean, power gun.
Android, and I don't think Android should be.
You're able to see this. The zombie guy kind of puts the part to where the injury was. And
I'm gonna give you more cards just again.
no, it's good, but you see, you're able to see, you have a scope, right? Or binoculars.
Binoculars.
Binoculars. You see through binoculars checking on the damage you've done. It's being stitched together like a 3D printer. So it's kind of getting, the skin is getting kind of regrowing, but uniformly and very precise. Would you know anything about nanobots? Would anybody know anything about nanobots? You would recognize if someone told you what's going on, you would identify that they have nanobot technology.
I don't know that I would as an android.
D6, give me 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll know.
6?
You know it. If you're able to have that described to you.
Well, actually, not, I don't think it's close enough.
I'm more about a container.
Yeah. D6 don't roll 1. Did you roll it? Nice. You don't see anything, man. It's awesome.
Should we get the karma?
You would get a karma for that.
That's the only good thing about this.
Yep. All right.
The next one you roll, you're calling dominoes and you're ordering.
Should we order a hair cycle list?
I like that. That's good. No, he doesn't have, but it's funny. All right. So you're able to see that going on. That.
I will. Okay, in response to the block, I'm gonna tap one.
Red.
I don't want to read.
Nobody's not after this guy, right? You've gone for that one. Don, you're going for that one. Chuck, John's taking care of that one.
Oh!
You just see a possible. I just see it.
So I'm gonna go.
I don't have a Boston miniature, guys. Just saying. I
I'm
don't.
making
I
John
don't.
and our
Now I will. Now I will.
You gotta make them a massive pasta.
So I'm
That's what
I'm going
so
to
good.
chameleon camo. I'm gonna blend into my surroundings.
All right.
So I gotta roll a dice to see how effectively enemies can detect my various environments. 3 is what I roll. Because it says something about roll a dice to.
They will not see you if you move and stop.
Okay.
If you move and take an action, they're gonna be like, that's not quite matching up. They'll look, but they're not immediately tipped off. All you do is move, or just take an action from a standing or sitting location. You're cool.
Tap.
So
Bring out Trailblazers boots.
with that, I'm gonna use my sneak. So I got better stealth, use cover, camouflage, armor.
That's not me.
I'm gonna
I'm not sure what the rocket
try and get up.
You're able to do that successfully. The going over the walls, you hear an obvious audible hum. These are electrified. Or something electrical loud.
There you go.
So with all of that, would I still be able to take a melee attack from him?
He won't see you. They have, how about a 50% chance of noticing something might not be right,
But that one's getting
but it doesn't automatically mean that they know it's you.
I mean, one's getting choked out
by a possum.
One's getting choked out by a possum. He's going to need a 1 on a d6 to see if there's anything other than the possum. So see if he sees anything. No, he doesn't see anything. This guy is going to need a 4, 5, 6 to see something's not right. 4, 5, 6. 4. He sees something. It's just going to turn him around, and that is
me.
He turns his back to you. You see this. In a minute, when I'm done with him, you can make an act, if any. You don't have to, but you see him turn away from you like, oh! All right.
So
now you want to try to.
So with my melee attack, I want to use the seal. Yeah,
Seal. All right. All right. From behind, he didn't see you. 1 die. Don't roll a 1 or 2.
6.
6. You're able to take him. Do
Third. Do third.
Where did you get him?
Go for the jugular.
Right in the chest.
Back of the chest. All right, Negan. Did you take him out with 1 hit?
The fact that I don't get this just shows how.
Walking Dead.
Okay.
Oh.
Use a karma.
Can I use the karma?
I've watched
That was
everything.
yes.
The karma or the 1/1 camp?
The hero coin will let you re-roll that.
Let's say, should we save the one in the box for like if we need to do something with man?
Maybe. Yes.
And as you beat him up, you are covered in neon green blood.
Can I see the card you
At least he blended in with the blood.
Do you get any ingested or inhaled? Yes.
You're getting
No.
more.
If you do, snort it out. Snort it out.
Maybe.
You don't know. You didn't think you got any on you. You know, it's
Yeah, I don't think you're
and now what would you like to do? He had turned his back to you.
I am going to
You
use
saw
my...
him take this other guy out with extreme prejudice. It's not even baseball season.
I'm going to use my arm blade, and I'm going to basically just going
I like that.
You can't just have that
Behind you. 4, 5, or 6, 2d6.
I'm going to 3 3, so.
I like how we're just like the word that
I got a 6.
And a 1. The one goes to the other one.
All right. You're able to do another strike against him. Are we going to... Guys, 2 attacks. Is that 2
Yes.
strikes against?
I say the one fails, but
Do you want to make 2 attacks? Or you want to reroll that? Do you get 2 attacks? Yes, no, maybe. Maybe's a yes, because it's going to be fun.
It's a yes.
All right. 2 strikes. Where'd you hit him?
And top click. I know.
Oh my
Oh.
1 in the hand. Where else you hit him?
Crap.
Hey, no, we can't. No, it's not him.
Help her with that.
All right, so you just want to tell him it's fine. He falls over.
Can I suggest something?
You can.
As he's falling over, can you please say it's only a flesh wound?
It is but a scratch.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, probably 2 hit it is.
Ah! You shall not pass. Falls over. You okay?
Just trying to figure out if
I'm getting better. Yes.
Are we just calling them zombies for now?
Yeah.
So you reveal the top card.
Well, Romero's is the book calls them. You guys get that reference? Romero films with all the zombies, Night of the Living Dead stuff. Yep. Yep. All right. So you did that. You did that. You're up, Cam.
go to your hand. You reveal it, then you
Reveal it.
The bird's trying to use this.
No, it's just reveal the top, and if it's permanent, they put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, it goes back to the top.
I don't know a lot of
So just stay on top. Yeah.
I don't like the look he's giving him.
No, don't rely on me.
Hey, mister, these guys came our playground. They know they're bullies. Save us, mister.
Go up and stand up for yourself. I was told to go back.
We're kids, mister. It's the end of the world. We don't know where our mommies are.
Your mommies are good.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yo, mama.
You need to get rid of that.
Can I give a vote if what Eric's trying to shoot at them?
You don't know where our mommy is. Do you know where our mommy is? Hey, mister. You see our mommy? Our mommy's real nice. She owns a store. She has pink hair. She's real nice.
The kids are out here.
She likes chips. Do you have chips for Mother's Day? I think we miss Mother's Day. Oh my gosh.
I control these about I put a one counter on.
I don't know. I'm 4. She likes chippies and nuggies and chalky milk.
What? Chocolate milk is good.
Remember featuring a photo show.
Do you know any of those, mister? Maybe you have some in your vehicle. Can we go to school with you? Please? Please, mister.
Think about that.
They want to go
Hey,
to school?
it's where they can find it. Think about it. It's a safe place. There's a cafeteria. There's a gym.
I'm attacking with your frog lizard.
Hey, I gave you a walk. Go ahead.
I want to go with the vehicle, but big Pucho. Did you take the key? Did you take the key out?
I don't think we ever really got into the vehicle.
Yeah.
We were going out.
I'm the
get
one
into
out of,
the
I'm out of the vehicle. I'm fortifying it.
Well, then I'll tell her to go into the store. I said,
That's a long walk away.
My dad was resistant.
You're doing good.
I'm gonna walk her to the store then.
You're gonna walk her. That'll take you like out of the game. You can point her in the direction or offer to have
Unfortunately,
Big
luck of a
babies.
shuffle.
I'm not making it. I do not like kids. I will punt a
that's the
child.
reason why you need to have babies.
That's actually
I will punt a
two
child.
flights that are
I will punt a child.
Can I slap on the key?
What's that?
Can I slap on the key?
You wanna slap the bee?
Yeah.
You can try. Don't roll a 1. A little bit bigger than your normal bee. Think like a bumblebee on steroids.
Yeah.
3.
Alright, you're able to swat it away and it stops. But it's still kind of hovering around. And now, the bees convalesce in a
You
circle.
didn't know how to one drop pump.
They start circling the little girl that's talking to you, like above her head. The
This
sharks.
card here has 4 modes
Yeah.
on it.
Can I try to kill the bee then?
You want to try and kill the bee?
Yeah.
Roll a d6. Don't roll a 1.
5.
You killed a bee. Swatted it. The other 2 are still circling, not missing a beat.
So whenever I cast a
It's
person
not my
sorcery,
broadcaster, it has
I can
five.
exile a
I can
random
pay
creature
these things.
from my graveyard.
Tap it.
Two.
I'll put the mana cost.
Your bird
And then
Cast this.
cast
is sitting up in a tree, looking at the rest of the woods that's over there, not blocked off. It looks like it's looking at something and it's not looking at you. It's not looking at the little girl. It's looking over in the open passage, open area there, not the area that's blocked off.
Can you try binoculars and try and look over that way to see what he's seeing?
You see some trees and foliage being pushed and maneuvered. Can't hear anything because of the bees
End
buzzing.
of your turn.
But you are able to see this.
I'm gonna rescue the foal. I'm gonna do this adventure here. I'm
Coming in,
gonna
crashing
bounce this
through
clockwork
the side
device.
over
So
there.
exile target creature under
On
control.
my
that
turn,
is
I'll
out
place
of
it on the
under
map.
owner's control.
You'll get to
This
see
is
it
an adventure.
and have your first
Return,
action
comes back in.
because you knew it was
He's
coming.
gone. Drew a card,
But is
I
there anything
draw
else you'd like to do with the girl,
My
the
Flame
bees,
Fist officer
or
sees
your
the
bird?
creature leave the battlefield.
Say, did you try to eat the bird?
Norm says we're not supposed to talk about birds and bees. Sounds like it all.
Where's Goldback?
So, what do you want to do?
Did you try to get the bird to eat one?
You want to try and call the bird over? Try it. Does the bird come over? The bird's able to eat one of these. And the little girl looks to you.
This is funny because I speak too fast.
Mister, I don't feel so.
Nothing's over here. You can worry
And you
about.
see that there's a bee.
There's a midnight clock on.
My brain processed that.
And as she
Funny.
takes a knee to the ground,
Dad
looks like she's a little dizzy.
That's all.
I thought it was a, is that a bear? Sasquatch.
Giant. This is the guy that came at 10:30 this morning in the mail. I'm like, yeah,
This is the one
I don't have time to paint you, but I'm bringing you anyway. It is kind of like a Sasquatch. Yeah. Welcome to Appalachia. It's a cryptid. You guys are gonna see more cryptids because they have more cryptids. I'm gonna paint them by the time we get done. That one was big enough. I figured you'll see what it is. But he comes crashing through,
Do something about it.
snorting and ripping,
No.
I'm saying, do you really want to craft?
popping up. Is one of these guys pulls out an M16, an old pack, right?
Operation Dumbo.
M16, trains it on this giant beast.
Well, that's helpful.
You should have been killed then.
Well, one's showing at you, so we're gonna see.
Shot the
That soldier is pretty awesome. Gets 2 direct shots in the chest. Bang! Bang! Ricochet off.
Oh.
His one.
So it might need melee attack.
Give me a D6 for Johnny.
That's the question.
Okay, this guy is struggling a little bit, but he's still up. This guy's coming over. You're dead. He's gonna come over to you.
Sorry.
Why you dead him?
3, 6.
He looked at me wrong.
Him stinky.
That too.
You kill you first.
He's offering you spoils of war. You can loot, or would you pretty much intuit that this guy's suggesting is you get first bite.
I'm not sure. I'll pass.
I'll loot.
I couldn't.
All right. As you go over to loot the body, let's have some fun.
Oh, no.
Am I gonna be the first trap?
So I spell everything on my character to not take damage.
Got you in.
Hold on, you vote 2.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, give me a D6.
It's either he throws them
Not the first dice.
4. You can do one of those.
You have an EMP grenade.
Then all 3 will be go away.
Give me another D6.
You can do one of her things. I did this.
So first, just get you back in slowly, but just get you back in.
Skin drive.
Either way, right now.
It is a very thin thumb drive that can be inserted into ports in the skin, of which you see this guy has many ports on his arm. Good job, Android.
So you don't get that trigger.
And you see that
If it dies, you both lose 5 to gate. No.
and you find his dog tags are disappointing, as you have David Bandit is his name. What's that? I know, right? I'm like, come on, I gotta go. Alright. D6, you gotta come up better names. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I gave you a list.
I know I didn't bring that list.
Oh, you did. I did.
Okay, on my turn.
I'll do that.
Your ambulance starts up.
Randomly?
Kind of, yeah. The lights turn on.
We took the keys, right?
Can I look inside and see the keys if I'm right there?
You can. There are no keys in the ignition.
Oh, we're screwed.
Transformer?
Transformer!
What?
No, you probably know what I'm thinking of.
I want it.
On my turn, him going to pass out, and Johnny
scurrying around, doesn't know what to do now. There's death and destruction and Lucille and blow-ups and stabbies. This is too much for Johnny. You now have a post-traumatic stress disorder problem. You are its emotional support unit. Okay.
PTSD pops up.
I have all the karma I need. Yeah, roll a d6.
Okay.
4.
Red.
Yeah, this should do it.
+2.
Metal.
I'll play
Metal. You're hearing
music.
metal, not some
Yeah,
metal.
play one. When I draw the card, you get one target.
There you go. There you go.
How many cards everybody have?
Metal.
It's the chin off.
It's coming from the containers.
Tap down to make my next instant short.
I have one.
There's gonna be like 5 blocks.
Can I tell which container?
The one on the ground.
It's not a counter, but I'm gonna get rid of that propaganda at least. So I'm gonna machine over matter, and I'm gonna put that back in your hand.
I'm gonna try to open it.
At least
All right. 5 or 6 on 2d6.
That's it.
Good, I believe in you.
I have 5.
You're not doing a 6.
That's a 6. You're able to pry it open, and as you pry it open, it smells really sweet. Really sweet. You are able to
Look at all these
interpret and
cards.
understand as an
Rotary
android.
blade.
This is what blood smells like.
I wanted to make sure I got rid of the
Fries.
problem.
It smells sweet.
Now we can attack you.
Daddy,
If I send you
you come back for us. This was the longest game of hide and seek we've ever played. We're hungry. Yeah, feed us.
I'm gonna try and give them lunch.
Give them the Lunchables. They damage. They're eating it. They are children that look like the other children that were playing earlier, and they hid inside this crate. There are at least 2. Is there a third one? D6. Roll 6 and let's get the third one. Okay, there's just 2 of them. 2 kids in there. They're looking no really worse for wear. They've been probably in there an hour or so. But what's that? I know, isn't that rough? Why is there blood inside this?
I mean, you ain't good thing because you the cannibals were
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour them out.
All right.
Try and save them.
All right.
Why you not share? One for you and one for Greg.
Greg, these children are under my protection. If you come for them, I will kill you.
So no eat?
No eat.
What you want, kids? You daddy.
Play Goblin Lymphomancer. Time roll.
Just gonna leave that right there. I'm not giving you a card for that. That's all bad. All right. So the kids are climbing up on your. One's on your shoulder. One just kind of grabs your arm. You're not going to be able to use that arm. Right or left. Pick one. That's done for the day as long as the kids are around.
We'll say right.
All right. The other guy looks to you and says,
What you do with kids? No eat? What?
Protect.
Why?
Do that.
I don't protect apple, I eat apple.
Food is better when left to grow.
Food is good, you cook in stove.
You took all of it. Yeah.
But when it's aged,
so nice.
it's better. Better to wait.
I wait right here. Greg waits.
Greg is just going to sit down, and Greg is going to pick out one of his giant survival knives and start whittling his thumb.
that was all big.
What would you ask?
I needed to attack. But then I lost all my cards.
You see, get thrown across the back.
Oh, they should probably shut the trucks on.
I'm gonna run towards the truck.
Help. Help.
You are
Here? Yeah, because that's Mike right there.
Yep. So you're coming over to the van.
I have a 3-2, a 3-3, and a 5-5.
The van is turned on. As you get closer to it, it turns off.
I did not do this. This was not me.
Johnny runs over to you and leaps into your arms crying.
Wait, it
As
was
much as a
Johnny.
possum.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
It was the possum. Possum check wires.
You can draw a card to create 2 visions.
Give me 2d6.
Get a bite.
5 and a 4.
Then,
Hey, Steph.
I'm gonna sack this.
Chuck's taking your
Tap that for 1.
lead in D&D. Which collecting animals?
Yes, if you post about it, stressed in order of possum.
Can I pet it?
And then,
I can pet it, I don't care.
Do you want to pet it though? It's the one that ate your ride chips.
I also thought that would be possum. I think you should pet it. Although I have a.
She should be in a timeout corner.
We need to get the possum. You get him a cage.
Dawn is daddy. Can I pet it? I want to pet it. Later. Dawn curls up, and as he curls up in your arm, you hear a little crinkle of plastic.
Wrapped. He's holding it. He's kicking it like a cat kicks a toy.
So yeah, so
It's
if
bunny
it's
kicks.
targeting something, you can.
But if you want a Twinkie,
and the damage will just.
it's still wrapped.
Even if it comes back hard.
And it's, you know it's good because it's a Twinkie,
I
man.
don't know if I dropped it though.
That's so many people.
It's a Twinkie.
It's a Twinkie. They never get bad.
Yeah.
This is correct. This is why I gave you a Twinkie.
There's so many
No questions about preservatives. No questions about contamination. This is the perfect treat. But it's a Twinkie, man.
no.
It's a Twinkie.
I'm eating a Twinkie.
Wait, no. We should.
You're gonna break Persephone's path.
Yes.
We just announced. We will just fly.
All right.
Because once it's.
That
once it's
Twinkie
resolved,
is fantastic.
no, it's gonna be targeting after the.
Roll a d6. If you roll a 6, I will give you your choice from a choice of
How much damage?
Yeah.
physical mutation or a mental mutation. If you get a 6.
Six.
Oh, wow.
Mental or physical?
It's good mentor.
You're the winner. Lordy. Maybe you can just automatically try fans. That's. It's like the self-charging customer.
Whenever
You get the distinct advantage of watching this giant beast grab this guy. Oh, can I do it? Can I? I can! Yay! And he's going to turn and he's going to fling it, but you tell me who he's flinging it to. The monster indiscriminately cares about who it hits, but it will throw this soldier that tried to fire on it at somebody or something. You have your choice of where you would like to go.
Oh, he's gonna fling it right here onto the end of this.
All right.
To see if he can take it.
That's unfortunate.
He's a zombie shit.
And does he stick? Oh my goodness.
Zombie.
He's impaled. There is no blood because the pressure of the wound in is trapping any release of bodily fluids like blood. But he's right through the stomach.
6 of you.
Because he's not going to die. He's already dead. So he just stopping there.
So, this is a sorcery. So
He
this
is
will have
happy.
8 counters. Because this has 8 counters.
We should take him.
We'll take the 6.
It'd be fun.
Touchdown.
Oh, God. Oh.
So whenever I cast
Looking around at the lights that go on and off, and all the people, including the little girl
About to do a lot of it.
that wanted some help. And the lights and the number of people around, it's going to attract them. This guy is still available. Mike.
How many sorcerers
5 or
do I
6
have?
on 3d6.
You do it, evolution.
That's 8 damage you can do.
1 is an automatic fail.
5 and 6.
All right.
2. Rat-a-tat-tat. He
fires at you and misses, but you are clearly able to see that he is firing at you with explosive rounds the same as Cam had. They miss, however, and go digging into the ground and cause big divots.
Yeah.
I don't want to shuffle it down.
Yeah, no, I want you to shuffle
This
it.
will do 3 damage to you guys.
Mike, is there anything else you want to do?
I would like to die.
Would you like your character to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna return fire. You
All right.
go and
2d6.
And then
You need a 5 or 6. Reroll the lowest die.
2 damage to
5 and 5.
With the trigger on the stack.
You'll take 3 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna tap 3, I'm gonna scroll shift my fox. So I'm gonna exile it and then return to the battle.
Make another attack.
So also,
You both are
Go
gonna
ahead,
draw
Mike. Make another attack.
um,
5 or 6 on 2d6. Reroll the lowest.
With a 4 and a 2, roll the 2 with the 3. So I got three.
Karma?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't need to use one.
1. That makes 4 to 5.
Okay.
Thank you.
Takes
just trying to make that
2
building clock
hits.
actually absolutely
Where do you hit him?
I will.
There you go.
Big fun dice.
Anger of the gods. It does
Arm?
3 damage to each creature.
Arm.
Okay.
7 damage.
And where else?
I'll draw.
And then you guys will take 3
No,
damage.
that's like the.
Throat, chest.
Like
Okay.
the area.
Him dead and not being able to recuperate easily.
Make sure it hits all.
Looks at you for the noise. Returns to the looking at the ambulance.
If I can, I wanna look over here to see if this guy dropped his right
This one.
Yes.
outside it's proper like blue cards.
You got it.
Most of the toughness.
It has d6 plus 1 rounds left of its
I
pulses.
cast this for. I used the Mystic's Mastery. It was my
8 damage to your face.
4
Six.
plus 1.
5. Yeah, 5 shots of explosive.
And just make it still.
They are kept on a bandolier.
Essentially, you're just playing.
It's not hard for you to pop out and put in the new cartridges.
You're just casting it as a sorcery that does absolutely.
Anything else, Mike?
No.
Alright, Matt.
So it's like you want to stack something. Yes. Yes, you can do it that way.
Okay, so.
You think that was what it
Because
is?
those are.
It's a 16?
Yeah, sure.
And then I will draw another card. And I will exile another.
Going to run over to.
Alright, you go over and you see Big Boy over there.
Just gonna go back.
I will go to combat. I will swing Stella.
Look at him and go,
4, 6.
the sun's getting real low. See if you can calm him down.
Oh. Alright,
I will pick this up.
you get the distinct feeling, have you ever seen the movie Harry and the Hendersons?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, that's Harry.
I.
Welcome,
No, I.
Bigfoot. 1980s, 90s sitcom drama movie where the family goes and finds a
They go to
Jim Henson, like Muppet Bigfoot.
Nope, there.
Yeah,
One
so
counts.
that's Harry and the Hendersons. Looks at you, is looking around.
You gotta waste
Roll
more
a d6,
resources
don't roll a
for
1.
this stuff.
I love the idea.
The hell's hard. I stacked
He
it.
looks scared. There's a look of panic around. As a hunter, you would identify that too. So would you. It's kind of panic in the situation as you approach it.
It's just a matter of lasting 3 more turns. Better if I had
Anything
it.
that would actually
You make him a friend and make him a
calm
comment.
it down. Did you smell,
That's pretty much
something
tapped out
burnt.
with all of its
Oh,
power.
fan.
Yeah, not bad.
Please not the fan. I don't want to explode.
So I can try and.
Well, the
Can
only
we,
problem
like,
is 4 by
can we
card with
communicate
the
with it, or,
graveyard
like-
with the freaking waveform.
Can you talk, or like, if you understand what I'm saying, there's something wrong.
When
Kill the soldier.
Right now the soldier's dead.
we be no
Um,
He just be
I kept it
stubborn.
alive for
Yeah.
We be no
What's burning? Is something, are you, why are you panicked? Or why are you scared? What's scaring you?
There's my budget. I really bring her in.
Points behind you.
I needed that. I can't flip top this
You're
bird.
gonna turn around.
So, you have a game to realize.
I'm gonna, Cam, what's behind me?
Hey, what's behind me?
I'm the one that's gonna, I was gonna work for them 16, so. Yeah.
What's behind me? You see anything? You got binoculars?
You see that the one Johnny got. The one Johnny got fell over,
And started. Oh my god.
and his clothing is starting to smolder over the broken electronic and power equipment that's surging through here, and he's starting to smolder. But he's dead, so you're not gonna do anything.
Get a big stick and
Okay.
take it off. Oh my god.
So you can have a wrap his rifle and then push it with the butt of the rifle off it.
You're gonna make contact with somebody who's currently electrocuting.
Wait, maybe not the rifle, because
I'm
that's
pretty
the
sure
plastic.
every
I know the rifle's
as
plastic.
a magic player.
Go over
is
and
a
take a
big
refund.
There's a leak on the electric fence, man. It's a rite of passage. Been there, done that.
I'm looking at
I have a bow. I could use the boat, but that's not metal, so it's what.
So you wanna try to knock them off without
Yeah.
using metal? Alright, you're able to knock them off?
So what conduct electricity?
And all of the pouches and packs that he had just fall onto the ground. You get Christmas time, boss.
Until end of next turn.
3d6.
Would be 5, but
scared.
I'd be reading medallion is. Will replay my commander.
The 6, 3, and 2.
Okay, 6 is survivor's armor.
Oh, that's good.
That is going to be, you now can avoid being hit on a 4 5 or 6. Okay.
So that would replace his junk armor, right?
Yes.
Your junk armor.
I could use that for scratch.
And you have a pain away medical pouch.
You can just put that in the truck there.
But I haven't had black.
So, 2, so he'll get a third.
I'll do
Yep.
expressive iteration.
And your last one.
Cards,
Oh, no.
and one on the bottom, one X out.
Get. No, I'm not gonna ask for that. I'm just gonna pick one. I like that better.
And
You have a nail gun.
I need one of those before. Oh my god, I told my teacher about this once that if an intruder comes into the dangerous thing, I'm just gonna start shooting him with a nail gun.
That would be effective.
Exactly.
You have a nail gun.
Except I can use that for like patience faster.
Or you can talk with him and have it equipped to your drone.
Whoa.
Did we already have one on it? Because we took the ones from the kid.
Better by attaching a nail gun. Nail guns make everything better. Nail guns make kindergarten.
What if I make it attachable and detachable? Anything.
Let's put a pig tape
Alright,
rail on it.
you got a nail gun right now. We'll
Alright, with that.
I'm also gonna grab this one, like 60.
just with Cam doing that, does that seem to calm him down?
Yeah. So look over of the smoke is having dissipated. Seems to be breathing a little bit easy. Literally. What's that? 2.
a red and blue.
PM16. Explosive round.
As we look to do,
Cascade.
it's going to be effectively last turn. You might be able to sneak in one more if everybody's like super fast. All right. This is the scene, this is the situation. Does anybody have any questions about what's going on the map? Anything other outside maneuvering? Alright. The ambulance was off last time we talked, yes? It turns back on after kind of a stutter.
Wait, so the same thing is happening like Maples would do.
Here.
It's the, I'm gonna create an arch enemy.
Here you go. Okay.
You're gonna be the arch.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
First off, I'm gonna try and get him in a powerful way. Give him some food.
Okay, he comes over and totally eats the entire MRE without lifting off the packaging. Whole thing.
I wasn't right, so.
Alright.
No!
I've discarded,
No! No, no, no! No!
Yes! Yes!
Anything else?
I'm gonna open the door to the man and try and dissuade him.
Dispatch 14, respond. Dispatch 14, respond.
Is anyone good with like faking voices?
Probably the sanctuary.
I'm all the way across the map right now. I can't be over there helping.
Yo, dude, get over here.
What is your current location? Dispatch, over.
I know which one. It's complete.
Just gonna like. Oh, we're in Maryland.
Copy that, Mary.
Mary.
It's a very sick Mary.
It's our opportunity to be like, no, everything's fine, everything's good.
I was
How about you?
Put like a state away. Put them in Maryland.
No, we just said that we're a name.
Dispatch. Mary, come in, Mary. Mary.
They mistook Maryland and thought you Mary.
What? I said I'm in Maryland.
They heard Mary.
What? I'm in Maryland.
Copy that, Mary. You're in Maryland. Got it.
We just take the radio out.
I can't do anything about it.
Don't do that. We hear you.
That actually happened.
You can't do that yourself.
You literally hear that coming from the ambulance. It's funny, but it's true.
And then I'm just gonna try and see what's making it start and start.
We're testing our sensors. Your ambulance is fitted with drone technology. We can use it through our mapping technology. Plus, you're right by a major power source.
Oh, I'm going to do something to get this detector.
I hear that.
Yep, you guys can hear all that.
I'm going to go to the front, open the hood, and try and disconnect the battery.
I was gonna say I was gonna say
Make sure
I
it's
can
off.
do something with the sensor.
Oh god, if it turns back on though.
D6, 5 or 6 on 2D6.
Can I give him that help action?
3D6.
3, 4, 5.
You're able to just. What do you want to do?
Just, I want to take the positive cable off the
Just
battery.
take the positive off?
Yeah.
2 cards!
I have one untapped mana and no mana.
I will.
Mary, what's going on with your ambulance?
The battery died.
Impossible. It's fitted with a neutron technology. They don't just stop.
Our battery was shot.
Alright, I'm out of ideas.
I'm gonna try and get the children to the van, so I'm gonna start moving towards the van.
We totally forgot about the child.
Oh my god, yeah, no, we forgot we
Discard a card.
And then children the RV.
Strong. You're so. You remind me of my dad, but my daddy wasn't as big as you. My daddy was small.
Was he at the work?
I will keep you safe.
Okay, I'm gonna,
That's what my daddy said too.
for 6 mana.
Have you seen my daddy?
X
No,
damage
I have
and
not,
target.
but I can do what I can to try to help you find him.
6.
Can we get some ice cream on the way back home?
If we see some, we'll get you some.
Okay. Hey, would you like to play a game?
As long as it gets us to the van, so we can stay.
We can get to the van very fast.
She got stung by a
Look, in these containers we were hiding, we found lots of little computers. And look, Daddy.
He takes one, shoves it in his nose.
What's that do?
He shouldn't walk in.
Free.
It changes his language. What?
Walk to new?
You don't get to do it. He's a city house.
And then I will.
Oh, food. To look at.
I'll take this up to E.
That's chase.
So you know what's gonna happen, Steph?
Speak
Oh,
English.
oh,
You're gonna open the collector's
Yeah.
store as a person that's gonna be.
Come. Your language. English?
And you want to be able to pass English, so we'll open it as a skill.
Follow me to the ambulance, and everything will be just fine, Daddy.
Person to the left will go, still would want that.
You're getting sassed by a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
That's
A 4-year-old who thinks he's an elf.
I think
That's a 4-year-old.
And he's darting over,
supposed to do
stops the one,
coming up, and they
flower.
can't not do the ancient copper dragon again.
Yeah, the bee's totally missed. He picks it, puts it in his hair, and trots along over to the ambulance.
It was already printed, like, what, was it the year before? Was it 2022?
So I'm gonna follow, keep going with the child to the van.
Yo.
But it's the perfect time to do D&D set.
Who are
Got the
you?
card types in your graveyards.
Well, they kind of jumped the gun on.
I am Legolas.
Yep.
I am number 5.
They're gonna release it, I guess, Universes Beyond again.
5.
They'll do something
Okay.
like that. And they'll put it in, put it
I have
in.
a creature.
Go get more.
I have land. And I
More
have source
computer chips?
Cast that.
Or more children?
More bows, more
More
axes,
weapons.
more shields, more Legolas.
Okay. Can you tell me where the weapons may be?
That goes under arcane.
Right, here, Chico.
That's Spanish, not Elfish.
Human combat.
I somewhat understand that.
And then because it's
I'm gonna, the children are at the van now, right?
Well,
Yes.
When I was stuck.
You what?
The one near me was stuck.
Okay, the children that were with me were never near you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
The
you're
child that I
together.
have, yeah, was not the one with you.
make 2 treasures.
That's right, what did happen to the girl with the stone? Oh no, we haven't checked on her in a while, bet she's not dead.
Probably got
Did she have an allergy? That would suck. No, she didn't. Woo!
I think I might try to go back and get more of the chips.
Alright, you're able to get 3d6 worth of chips.
You find them in a bag, right? Hey, David,
Get out of my head.
Refuse.
Alright, you found 6 extra
So
chips.
technically, the Planeswalker's like a little buddy.
One of the chips, you're able to make out Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So essentially, Eric just gained the life that he would
Are
have lost.
they like
from
the
that
Switch
package.
games?
And then when you come back with the chips, the little Legolas tries to climb up on your shoulder.
We should give him a little bitty
It's
dog.
like a parrot.
Everything, but not good.
The child trying to get a parrot.
You're gonna allow it? Alright. When little Timothy.
You don't have to kill him.
Very good. Swing everything.
Timothy
If you can
Legolas.
get him
Don't
down to
knock him.
20, I might be able to kill him.
I'm gonna tap that, stack one of these and draw. Oh no, it's discard card.
Yes. And on top of Timothy sits Jonathan. As Timothy's petting Jonathan, and they're like a match made together. They're calming each other down through the trauma.
We should name it Ghibli.
And the possum
Any creature on the
offers
battlefield.
him a bag of chips. What do you usually like to do?
I think I'm just gonna get in the van now.
All right, you get in the van.
It's a copy of that. I'll swing it at you. Yeah.
2d6.
6 and a 4.
Alright.
do 20 damage.
Oh, yeah. It's not a bus, it's not a truck, it's not a semi. I'm going to allow it. You see that inside the one of the beds would be inside. There is an entire tracking and monitoring service for a heavy machine gun turret mount. There are no guns attached that you see outside of the vehicle, but the command station and center is up and running even though the ambulance is turned off. Anything?
I'm gonna climb in the seat of it.
All right. Lights go on the screen, targeting the camera, start showing you the entire area.
3466.
There is a small little circle with a crosshairs that you can move around like a mouse. Not a real mouse.
You might not be
You already had this stuff.
I'll say, I'm just gonna monitor the screens.
All right. Oddly enough, in a few minutes, even the zombies that you clearly had destroyed kind of get up and like it's the actors on some kind of movie set and the movie closes for the day. They kind of get up
I get
and sneak
2
away.
1-1 soldiers. Sorry.
Second spell.
I'm gonna shout out to the rest. Hey, they're up and moving again.
You guys hear that they're up and moving again. What would you like to do?
Well, that one's still impaled on,
He's trying to wriggle off, but yeah, he's not getting.
while he's trying to wiggle off, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna loot him. I'm gonna show him.
All right, 3d6.
See what else he's. I mean, we had a couple of others that were there. One, and 2.
All right, hang on here. 1, 1, and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people's things are just curses.
I will last
Yeah, they were pretty good earlier.
equip stealthily
Say they have
sword.
I think it has to do with getting
Full
gear.
spectrum waist or wristband.
Oh.
You're able to see and immediately identify any levels of contamination within like touch of that area.
Oh, that's cool.
That's one of them.
I'm just gonna really trust them when I
You
go.
found a scope. You played with the scope. Roll a d6. Don't roll a 1, although rolling a 1 would be hilarious.
Start laughing.
Oh, wow.
Bang the
I'm going to let you tell me how this goes down, but you identified that one of the scopes that he has is called a beamer. It's a laser. And when you activate it, you can count to 9 now.
When I activate it, I can count to 9.
Yeah. Before you turned it on, you could count to 10. Then you turn the laser on. Now you can count to 9. Which finger did you lose?
So whenever I cast a copy of spell.
Which
finger did you use?
Wow.
Oh, that's how,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Give it non-basic land
I
roll.
was gonna say, pull one of your ring fingers out there.
No, I know what Mike's gonna give me for doing this. Yeah, all right. And the last
Left
one.
index.
And the last one.
Tap. Oh, I had 6. What's the way actually go?
I kind of want to do it. A miasmic mummy finger.
Replace your finger. Oh, wait, we still all have gas masks.
Alright, then I'll go
My head, my fingers.
red.
I'm gonna tap.
And I'm resisting.
You could probably build it.
Sacrifice
My
one.
asthma.
It does not seem to be a problem for you right now. One finger doesn't seem to be enough contamination to really worry about. But it does seem to be steeped in enough magical powers that what this will do has yet to be revealed to you. Although if you were able to connect with another weird,
15 damage you'll take.
you might be able to.
Another weird.
And 16 life I gain.
You're multi-classing.
Okay.
Because you're a hunter, there is a weird in the group, and you have the finger of a weird. It's not your finger.
It's a weird finger.
So got mine.
I definitely want to figure out how to attach it and get with the other weird.
Alright. You see that he has this cool, like, in your eyes, this thing's glowing every color off the chart. You're like, this is magical, man. Vorpal sword, yes please. What is it? I don't know, but it's glowing. It's totally getting all of your attention.
He's like,
Even to the point that Timothy comes up and tries to snuggle you with little Johnny. You're like, what's up with this figure, man? Hold on. It's really got all your attention.
Basically, I can make all my board 80.
yeah.
As you take the finger, which is on a necklace of the guy, pop it off. He looks at you and vomits. Does he get any vomit on you? No. But anything else you'd like to do?
Turning head to the
Alright, good. As you walk by old boy there, he looks at you.
Tall thing lunchable.
Sugar Rush, enchiladas, and.
I thought she.
No!
It's actually.
I think that's all we're doing now.
Comes to 80, going to 30.
No.
Is it the Y guy?
So,
Sure, I'll part
I'm going to,
He doesn't want to be left alone.
I'm gonna run up to the guy that I completely destroyed that's getting walking away. I'm gonna be like, hey, no hard feelings.
Going with Death Touch
Where are you
now.
going?
Does it say Death Touch or only for the turn?
Oh, wait a minute.
Don't want to touch the fence. Don't touch the fence. Don't touch the fence. Dude, it's jerky. Zombie jerky.
Take
There you go.
this to stuff.
He reaches in, pulls out a small box.
I'm gonna take you.
Alright, good.
Hey, should we see this? Are you okay?
Oh,
Should we see
Strap
this?
it over.
Cheers.
So he's got that. You're good. You gonna open it up? You gonna check it out? It's like a lunch box kind of locking mechanism, but it's really like irradiated, packed, secure.
No, I'm not.
It's gonna be a ride ship, so there. Right there.
You need to pay me double for tonight. You can't live in my head for free. Yeah, inside or bag of right shit. Like super nuclear protected.
A draft?
And
Real good.
anything else you'd like to
Oh,
do?
it's some of the.
We're gonna check the
What?
There's one more space left.
Yeah, I guess go, if I can, turn back and go and check on.
Steps.
The girl, yeah, the girl that was,
Girl stung?
yeah.
Okay.
Of the D&D set.
She is in shock. She's been left unattended for a while. She is, her eyelids flitter in and out, but she's still alive.
Yeah, we'll wait right now. All right,
Pick her up and bring her to the ambulance.
Yes.
Make sure.
Yes. And as you do, 3 V's follow.
But yeah, I definitely want to get, 1,000 years of this deck.
Are they seem aggressive or are they just kind of?
Imagine she's a pretty cozy, and the bees are just supposed to be around pretty cozy.
Be aware that they're there, but I'm not gonna do anything.
Make sure you wash.
I haven't been for brunch, but I've gone,
See some bees,
4 or 5 p.m. and had no problems with
like wasps.
bee and everything. Like,
These might be
I got
carpenter
over there at
bees.
4:30.
The cyber ports you have
I forgot what.
present lots of interesting places they want to explore. You're able to kind of shoo them off, but they kind of come back around. More of an annoyance. No one's really gone in yet, because if they did, they're going to get shocked. But you're being
No,
You just said you.
evaluated as a future home by a group of bees.
Just put them in the jar, man.
Oh, God, this hurts.
Timothy climbs down, comes over.
How many cards do you have?
I believe so. I'm not a doctor
space
or
down there.
anything, as long as we can give her the
You're
attention.
not a doctor, but are you my daddy?
No, I'm not your daddy. Your daddy's over there.
So that's not even that card.
That's right.
But it wasn't that one, there's the other two. Stop calling me
No,
daddy, the
that
other
was
children. I'm not adopted anymore, children.
That was
Every
Timothy.
child that's out there.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Okay, so for.
Can I get the ambulance to see if there's like any cure-all or anything?
You wanna check and do, yeah, give me a, D6.
Tap 1, 2, 3,
Actually.
4. Because it costs 1 dice. I'm gonna play Mana Geyser. It gives me red mana for.
Yep,
Taps.
you can heal her. Roll it, just don't roll a 1 on a D6.
You're the same as
Alright, she's cool. She's at least stabilized.
12. It's also.
As you guys are now all in, around the ambulance,
First spell.
I'm assuming you're looking, getting ready to head back.
Each tapped land.
How are you starting the vehicle?
Can I try and jerry-rig it?
You can try!
But make sure.
I do want to try and help, because I do have a boon for this.
If I gave you an extra.
Can we try and get the big guy to follow us?
No.
What's that?
I wouldn't even squash by.
No, he's coming with.
Oh, no, he's coming with.
I thought we were still in the parking lot outside here, I was gonna leave and.
Yeah.
How's he gonna fit in the door?
Okay, keep going, we can get
I want to try and jerry-rig it.
Alright, 5 or 6 on 2d6.
I have a boon.
Alright, you can reroll. Oh, there you, okay. Alright, you're able to get it started up.
It's
But without them having like control over the van.
Please, you don't hear anything from dispatch.
He has
Okay?
14 mana.
Off.
No.
Oh, that's yours.
In fact.
I'm gonna get it.
That method.
No, we're talking to you right now.
It's 14.
Quiet's not good.
So I'll do this.
Can I, is it, are,
You here.
It's so small.
Yeah,
Probably will.
Why does that look like a?
I guess it is.
can I see where the sensors are?
What kind of sensors are you looking for?
The tracking sensors, stuff like that.
Oh, it's gonna be all on the dash, you're gonna have to take stuff apart, it's gonna be a whole time consuming thing. And,
It's just that way we get back.
Yeah, we do that when we get back.
So I don't know if Brandon does life science.
what are you doing?
It's like your lifestyle stuff.
What do you do? What do you say? I didn't hear.
Looking for any antenna.
Looking for an antenna? Alright. Yeah, you're able to find a, the column piece of the antenna. It's currently a good place for Squatch to rest his hand.
I think there's a.
That's my wiener.
Watch, gonna top.
Use mana to cast Deceiving Song.
Oh, no.
5 more mana.
Please.
This will exile
Okay.
one spell.
You're able to get back to Nerdtopia. Squatch is pushing your ambulance
I
along
love
the way.
Squatch.
And you're in the turn, monitoring around, and you have to admit, it's kind of cool to look above, like, look at us, here it comes. You get a Sasquatch pushing. As you get through Nerdtopia,
For 9 mana.
Steph is manning the door, waiting for you to return. As you come,
We don't know, but we got this box for you. We got this box.
You got what?
We got a box.
it's a box, it's like super protected, and like,
There you go.
no radiation leakage.
If I can hand it to her, I'm gonna open it up in front of her. And look at the bag of chips and just throw them over my shoulder.
You're gonna get shot.
The bag of fried chips.
A zombie said for us to give it to you.
I'll tap.
That.
I'll use 2 of the mana plus.
As you see Steph guarding the entrance door, Steph communicates to you that while you were gone,
By the turn, untap it, it gains haste.
stuff went
So
south.
I will untap Stella.
Norm
And then I will.
wanted to
tap
invite all of his friends.
1, 2, 3.
He kept
4,
running
5,
around
6, 7,
saying,
8.
"Everybody knows my name!
Because it's
Come on
stupid.
in!"
Oh.
And everyone's just trying to come in. Oh yeah, I love my
Plus
references.
the other 6.
And people are banging on the doors and stuff. Norm tried to let them in and was stampeded, but that was enough to have everybody like, ew, no, we're not doing this. because he's gross and disgusting, and we're able to push them back out, including shoving the rest of Norm out into.
Oh, thank God. Now I know he's silly.
I'm gonna walk over and bend down to pick up that bag of chips and accidentally step on them.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Can
5, 6.
I think I still eat them anyways. Honestly, like the bottom here wasn't the best, so thank you.
The bag is pumped, you know, and I just pass it down.
Maybe he's only got one.
Thank
You got one of them.
So where is it?
Hydraulic,
You're down
crutches,
to
yeah.
7 health.
And then I'm gonna try and report the barriers again.
Alright.
Actually.
Well, I had stuff. I had hacks in hand, so what I've done.
I'm just trying to
like
keep
6
it safe at
creatures.
this point in time.
the chips that you had.
And then, what do you have right now? Just a 5?
Can I eat my chips now? She's eating her chips. Can I eat the chips?
But, oh my.
5 damage.
You can have one.
That's most of her
You're
health.
gonna give him a computer chip to eat?
Well, no, if she blocks it, I'm gonna lose.
I thought you were choking his nose again.
My creatures.
He wants to eat the chips. She's eating chips. She wants to eat chips.
It might not be his nose that you're
I'm
gonna
not
shove it in.
going to attack, so I need both of those, so.
Well, we don't
Oh,
know what
like, I'm
happens.
not gonna give him one. I'm gonna say no, not this time. Sorry.
5, 9,
no.
If you're good, I'll give you one later.
And,
It's been
okay,
very
I like that. As
That was
the little boy looks to you in disappointment and says, Daddy, no. You hear,
That was so fun.
Daddy, no. As Squatch is out the parking lot waiting.
Do we get squatches?
And there ends for tonight.
We have a Sasquatch.
Alright, I kinda liked it, but I told him what my plan was, that we wanted to get dwarves. I wanna go to Lowe's and get garden gnomes.
Yeah.
Take 2 extra karma next time. That was awesome.
And then I was gonna say, what kind of season are we in? Are we near Christmas, so we can get this elf on the shelf?
We're about to go.
So, the cybernetic implants will allow you to change a few things. I will tell you what they are. We can go into detail more about them later,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna switch back over.
but,
Ooh.
Wow. Wow, look at me.
He's trying.
yes, here.
I'll say 9, 12.
That popped me.
You can gain another inclination from any table.
Oh.
No.
Or- You can take the elf upgrade that gives you twilight sight and a boon to resist mind altering miasma.
Yeah, but they're different colors.
No, they're not.
I think I'm gonna go with the first one.
You can also choose to be a dwarf,
In fact, just means it's the amount of
gaining
damage they do.
twice as much vision in underground, and a boon to resist poison. Or lastly, you can choose the goblin upgrade.
You're gonna do equals 7 damage.
You can jump into cover and avoid being attacked for a turn if you do not attack.
How this works out.
And you see twice as far at night.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with the first one. That's the first one.
This next inclination, right?
I have a question. So, since I get 1 hero point per session for the 2-day stack,
Push so far over.
No.
okay.
One a month.
Just wanted to double check. That possum page drawn tonight.
Alright. For passing tonight's test and surviving Norm's overtures and having just a lot of kind of fun, you gain a boon to something cool that you did or were going to do today. For example, I would entertain vehicle repair, a boon on vehicle repair, a boon on handling animals. There's different things. Think about stuff that you did well, or that you wish you could have done better at. I will let you try and gain a boon in that thing. So in the future, you'll roll twice as much dice and take the better of the rolls.
I could.
Can I have a boon with silent but deadly?
mean, it's a cool thing, but it's the way you said it. It just makes it so much worse.
I know, right?
You know what crop dust did you go through?
You can generate a miasmic cloud. Yeah, you can do
like a boon for my science attack or something.
yeah.
I was gonna say, could I take a boon and maybe helping repair people with cybernetic enhancement or like androids?
Not as specific with androids, because you didn't actually do with androids, but I'll let you do cybernetics. In the future, you might be able to apply it to androids and cyborgs as well.
I'm trying to just be like a support class.
What'd you think of tonight, guys?
Amazing. Yeah.
I wanted a transformer, man.
What does my new finger do?
Cast a magic spell of your choice. The area, it is a miasmic finger of, and then you need to get drilled down further into one of these areas. And I will tell you what they are.
Yay, Steph lost.
I copied a link.
I just attach it by putting
You
like
had
a
not
little
gotten rid of my
metal
white
thing
plane,
and
this
then
was very different.
I screw on a finger.
That was close. If I didn't have it up there, you were definitely killing me.
Miasma of arms. You sprout D6 tentacles to make that many attacks once per game. That's one thing. Or Blast Master. If you hit a 6 to hit somebody with your hand or physical or wherever you're going to be, you continue to hit them as long as you keep rolling 6.
You cast it as your third spell.
Or you can accelerate or kill plant growth. And lastly,
Tapping and untapping your commander. So you tap it to keep doing that. And the thing that kills you.
you can shape shift into something that would be the same, that would fit your shape.
It gives a +1/+1, but the thing that actually whenever you take,
Yeah, that's not an easy choice.
I will let you think about it. You don't have to answer now. So, multiple attacks if you did connect, or yeah, keep rolling 6.
Shape shift.
I have that card from somewhere.
No, they play match down.
Yeah, if you want to keep your character sheets, that's totally fine.
I was gonna bring in my book, and then I didn't have time to pay
That's good, I wanna do this.
Did you like it?
Yeah, so
Because technically we had the rail on top of our bit. We did install that last.
That was on top of the bus.
No, it was the van.
I will let you do it. Next time, though, you're going to need to do something with heavy weapons or it goes away. Alright? So, it was good tonight, miniatures and math and stuff. Tonight was more storytelling, I don't know, did you like that? Miniatures and stuff?
Yeah, the addition of Norm was
I
awesome.
think it was, I was insulting Norm. Norm is, how old is Norm? Okay, my character's 19.
Oh, yeah.
Lord doesn't know how old he is.
No,
Norm is
and
so old.
my character, by the way, I was gonna say my character's 19 though, but he is fine.
I like how we have a PTSD pops up.
Yeah.
He's being drawn to
Emotional support pops up.
Your possum's being drawn, I'm gonna print it out.
Wait,
Emotional support.
wait, no, it's emotional support pops. It's ESP. You guys have emotional support pops.
Well, no, his PTSD, and we're the emotional support.
Although if you go off around like, I have emotional support P. you roll with that one on your own, boss. How you doing? I got emotional support, baby.
If I do have to attack, I do have an overdrive, which should be good. I have a positive PTSD. Because I can burn a strike attack twice in succession once per day. I need something to get done real bad after that. Because I do have pain away.
And make sure you settle up with Steph to give you get your ride ships. Right? I can't leave here tonight
I
without
gotta
ride
remember
ships.
to go over to us and get Ryan Chester.
That were destroyed.
Rawr.
He's everybody's new favorite guy.
His name's Harry.
Squatch. Yeah.
So what are these for? They're the
So that's called karma. In this system, if you make a die roll, I'm going to explore. All right, you need a 5 or 6 on a d6. Title 2. Take a point of karma. Those can be translated in the future on a one-to-one basis.
Thinking about trying to get that.
You need a 6 to hit this guy. Super armor. I rolled a 5. And I'm going to take out my karma, close the past failure, and add 1 to it.
I want rock candy. Everything I asked for my I have a question.
All right, hang on. Here comes the list of quotes. Something I can put in my mouth.
Are you gonna put it on my little Discord thing? Put it in the Discord channel.
Oh, I say some weird things, but that's what's cool.
Yeah,
So today's quotes are, Dawn is daddy, and can I pet it? I want to pet it. Something I can put in my mouth.
But two of them are from you.
I'll just leave that there.
I do have a question. So next week we have Rhyme of Frost Maiden?
So you gotta have.
We don't have it this Sunday because we didn't have it last. We were going to have it last Sunday.
Yeah, because last Sunday was Mother's Day, right? Yeah, so
it should
it's.
be